Yo, what's going on? Mike from Mike Talk Sports. Lakers Nation, our prayers have finally been answered by Darvin Ham. I think Darvin Ham might have watched my last video I made on Darvin Ham and Troy Brown Jr. because I outright said in that video there is a huge faction of the Laker fan base, and I feel like I'm spearheading that faction of the Laker fan base that thinks Lonnie Walker is a top 8 player on the Lakers, and he does not deserve DNPs every single night. Darvin Ham, just give him one opportunity and he's going to prove why he's a vital part to this rotation, and that's exactly what he did in Game 4 of the second round of the Western Conference playoffs. When breaking down Lonnie Walker and why he should have been having minutes over these other guys such as Troy Brown Jr., is Troy Brown Jr. and some other guys on the Lakers good off-ball players? Can they shoot the three off-ball? Sure. But what Lonnie Walker offers that no other player who is getting minutes above him offered is that on-ball creation. Lonnie Walker not only has that aesthetically pleasing, really nice three-point shot that we saw displayed in this game, but also it's that mid-range jump shot off the dribble that he does possess that is so valuable and vital in a playoff run in which LeBron James and Anthony Davis are getting significant minutes, over 40 minutes. They need a bit of a rest and they need a bit of a relief in that fourth quarter, and Lonnie Walker is the perfect spark plug to spearhead this Lakers bench unit. In my opinion, really the story, when we write the storybook of Stephen Curry versus LeBron James, it is going to be LeBron James matchup hunting Stephen Curry. He knows you can't stop Steph Curry on offense. The only way to even remotely try to limit Steph Curry, a guy who, I get it, did not have a good three-point shooting game last night, but nonetheless, one of the more complete games I've ever seen out of Steph Curry. He was phenomenal outside of that three-point shooting. One way to limit Steph Curry is to go at him every single possession on offense, and that's exactly how Lonnie Walker won us this game. Steph Curry has some solid defensive metrics. In my opinion, Steph Curry is an outright phenomenal off-ball defender. Considering he is one of the best off-ball players in offensive basketball history, he really does have that IQ and anticipation necessary in order to be a good off-ball defender. In fact, Steph Curry even has had some years where he reaches top 3 status in terms of steals per game and steals in a season. The thing is about Steph Curry, and really the elephant in the room, he's not a good on-ball defender, and it's just simply because of those physical limitations that he does have when he is an on-ball defender. So LeBron James, every single time he plays Steph Curry, whether it's Matthew Dellavedova, whether it's J.R. Smith, whether it is Lonnie Walker, he's going to say whoever is on Steph Curry. Austin Reeves, we've seen so many Austin Reeves buckets over Steph Curry in the series as well. And again, Lonnie Walker, he said, Lonnie Walker, put your head down and score against Steph Curry. I trust you against Steph Curry more than I trust myself up against any other defender in this series right now. And Lonnie Walker absolutely took advantage of this. Lonnie Walker this season was actually really good for the Lakers up until that trade deadline where we saw the Lakers really transform their team for the better. But one of the negatives that came out of this is that Lonnie Walker fell out of the rotation. But now that Lonnie Walker seems as though he is a staple in this rotation for the rest of the playoffs, something I'm really excited about. Obviously, that offensive performance gets you so excited, but it really is the perimeter defense that is the very first thing you think of when you watch Lonnie Walker, especially dating back to his days with the San Antonio Spurs. He really was a defensive specialist. And going on to the Lakers now, again, I'm not trying to rag on guys like Troy Brown Jr., but they were getting cooked defensively in this series. You need to be a phenomenal off-ball defender. You need to have relentless pressure. Something I also noticed out of Lonnie Walker, it seems as though he had really fresh legs out there in the fourth quarter, and it's so important to have a spark plug in the fourth quarter when you have guys like Klay Thompson, Steph Curry, LeBron James, Anthony Davis play significant minutes. They're going to be tired, and to have Lonnie Lonnie Walker out there with a distinct energy advantage. It's so huge for the Lakers. But again, touching upon that defense, Lonnie Walker is absolutely relentless, fighting through screens, running around, chasing Klay Thompson, chasing Steph Curry, not allowing this Warriors team to have easy transition buckets and easy buckets in the full court offense, which is really what has had this Warriors team have a lot of success offensively against the Lakers. It really is those transition threes that have killed them, and Lonnie Walker is a guy who comes in right away and really helps fix that issue. To conclude this video, I've been giving Darvin Ham so much shit all year, but thank you, Darvin Ham. It finally took you 90 games to realize that Lonnie Walker was actually one of the better role players on the Lakers. At the beginning of the video, I was obviously joking. Darvin Ham clearly does not watch any of my videos, obviously, but nonetheless, I am so happy that Darvin Ham finally came to his senses and started giving Lonnie Walker some minutes. Thanks for listening to the video, guys. Let me know in the comment section below, how far do you see the Lakers going in this playoff run? Are they going to close out the Warriors? Because I'll be honest, if there's one team that can come back from 3-1, it is Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, and this really hot shooting team. Thanks for listening, guys.